Welcome to part 104 of Tales of the Abyss.
We're still here.
Well, we finished the Tower of Rem in the last video. Now we just have to leave. In the last video, Luke and
They argued about who should die first.
and then they both almost died. But now nobody's dead, so we're all good.
No, we're not.
Well, Dist is gone.
Lol. And that because
Kinda-
Dist fucked up.
We kind of Falcon punched him off the tower.
Dist fucked up.
It was at this moment.
It was at this moment that Dist realized he fucked up.
Goddamn right he did. Thank you for that edit, by the way. It was glorious.
I was waiting for your blind reaction.
Also, at this point in time, I hope people are enjoying using Cloud in Smash Brothers.
Apparently, the only downside to Cloud is that his recovery is crap.
Oh, is it ever?
Apparently, that's literally the only that's literally the only downside to Cloud. Other than that, he's pretty much a tank.
Yeah. I mean, if you can save your limit for Bravier, so that you actually get a decent triple jump, then it's okay. But
I don't usually have I don't usually have that big of a problem with recovering using a Cloud. It's just actually saving the limit break is the problem.
well, that's what I mean. You just gotta keep your limit break and then just.
I hate to interrupt you, but it looked like Luke just kind of banged the thing, just killed him.
Probably. I can see why
Use your
you
head.
think that.
Use your head. I didn't mean literally. God damn it.
Also, not Bravier, it's Climb something. I can never pronounce it right. It's one of it. This up B is like Climb Breaker or something. I can never pronounce it right.
Meanwhile, you're just spamming attacks so you can build your TP gauge.
Well, I kind of need my TP back
You
up.
can heal it back.
I know, but I just don't want to waste all of it. This is the enemy. It's nice to know now that the enemies actually give decent experience in Gald now.
Also, the Smash ballot is finally over, so now we can stop talking about it.
Yes, and
No,
for those of
no,
you that are
that's all we need to say.
Yep. Well, and all I'm gonna say is I'm happy with who got chosen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, now everybody, yeah, I don't want to make this part dated, so.
Nah, we're fine. The person that's most excited about it isn't even in this commentary, so it wouldn't even
We
matter.
need a deep dive in order to make him do commentary again.
Oh, we'll find a way.
We need to go to his house and find a defibrillator. It worked on Left 4 Dead, it'll work here.
Damn right. Anyway, let's go over to Doth and figure out what's going on now that we kind of have to tell the leader. We kind of have to tell people what the heck just happened. And I parked way too close to Doth. Shit.
Hey everybody, just fucked up.
I'd like to make a note that the Albior is clipping right through Doth.
Same thing happens in the 3DS version.
It's like, why does that even happen? It shouldn't happen, but it does.
Excuse me. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that the same thing happens in the 3DS version too. It's just as funny there.
Like, Luke, we're coming into Doth. Luke? Luke!
Not even Luke. Remember, it's not Luke piloting it.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
I'll get in as close as I can. It's like the Albior's right in front of the statue. Perfect. I call it VIP parking. How about next time you just drop us off at the cathedral door? It's too much work.
Yeah. We got fine. I always am tempted to get the boots because they do up your stats.
Not all of them.
not that
Yeah.
much.
You only realize that they up your stats because you have the blue Saphira on.
Well, even if I didn't have the blue Saphira on, the boots themselves, they increase your agility and your physical defense. So... But for now, Doth still sells the same stuff. They sell mithril equipment now, but but by this point you shouldn't need it. Especially if you went back to the Coliseum and bought all the stuff there instead.
Papillion.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of new weapons here, but most of the stuff that you bought back in Doth is much better. Oh no, we're in Doth.
No, don't buy them for Luke because in it you have the blue Saphira on him. Literally anything will up his stats.
True. Like, wait, I should probably give that... Like, wait a minute. I kind of need to give that Mithril Guard to... I almost sold the Mithril Guard before giving
Mighty
it to
Guard.
Natalia. I'm an idiot. Or Mighty Guard, whatever.
I want a piece of equipment that's called Mighty Mouse.
I never even saw that cartoon. I just know it was a cartoon and like a long time ago.
It was one of those cartoons that kept trying to do what Superman did.
Was it Disney trying to be
I
Superman
have no
again?
idea.
I'm sorry. Whenever it's some cartoon mouse, I always instantly jump to Disney. Longinus is technically better than the Gaybolg.
Gaybolg.
I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that spear.
It's
I'm
not called
sorry.
Gaybolg.
It probably is pronounced that. I don't know. But the Longinus is still technically better because you want to have Jade with Phonic Attack. And once again, the Circlets are terrible. Do not get them. I don't know why the Circlets are so bad. Were they always bad?
They're bad
or
in
is it just this
They're
game
bad in
though?
Symphonia too.
It's because they raise magic defense but lower physical defense, so it's like it's not worth it.
They're bad in the original Symphonia as well.
True.
Basically, you got to make yourself look pretty.
Well, I mean, if you want to have more magic defense than anything and you don't care about your physical defense, then it's fine, but I like to try and balance out both my magic and physical defense.
Eh.
That's just me, though.
Imperial Guard. Is that the same sword that Ash uses? Well, used to use.
I think so. It's the sword that he still uses, 'cause it's the only sword he has.
Well, now he has the sword of Lorelei though.
Oh, you're a little ahead of me then.
Is it?
Well,
Are you sure about that?
well, no. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, I was
You're
getting
right.
ready to say.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say. Isn't that the sword he used in the cutscene? That's to thwack you
Touche.
upside the head with for some reason. He's like, I'll use this ancient sword that'll save the world to thwack you upside the head. That sounds like a great idea.
Bam.
Certainly it won't break.
I mean, that's how everyone. Well, I mean, that's how RPGs work. You equip a sword and you thwack people with it. Oh yeah, and then this guy has like, if you talk to this guy, it has a little secret message referencing Symphonia there. So I figured I'd show it off.
Then his next dialogue box will say, "Not canon."
Not canon. Ah, shit. Poor Zelos.
No, seriously, that's not canon.
No, it's not.
I'm telling the audience.
If you prefer
I'm telling
Kratos over Zelos, that's
I'm telling
one
the
thing.
audience that it's not canon.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. If you prefer Kratos over Zelos, that's one thing, but he canonly does not die.
It was made in chicken scratch.
He doesn't know how to write.
That's why it's in chicken scratch.
He said he was
Oh wow, now it's Luke fangasming over Ash. I was expecting Natalia
It's Luke
to say
fangasming over Ash because he wants to die first before he does. He's like, that son of a bitch. I'm gonna be the most memorable.
Neutralize the miasma.
Like, I'm the main character. I should die. Wait, what?
I'm the main character. No, I'm the main character. Kurt, you douchebag. I'm the main character.
Figures he would leave out the part about him
And I'm
dying.
his friend Jesus.
We're all Santa Claus. Dude, I'm his
God
best
damn.
friend, Jesus.
Guy, explain the situation.
I love that.
Stop him, Jesus. I help those who help themselves.
Fine, whatever. You see,
Oh, there goes Guy explaining things again.
You see, Ash was being kind of a jerk.
A mass suicide with thousands of replicas is absurd.
Theodora, since when do you care about what Ash
You won't
does?
permit it, will you? It's totally out
Like
of the
ever.
question, right?
Usually it is out of the question, but in dire circumstances, see. That's basically what we're
Yeah,
getting. That's
well-
basically what they're getting at. They don't want to do it, but they know they don't. They know they kind of have to.
Jade, you have nothing to say about
Yeah,
all
at this point, they have no other option.
The
It's
only
gonna sound like a
alternative
dick
I can
move,
imagine
but
is even crueler.
Oh yeah, this is when the game starts getting really dark.
not
As
really
well as-
dark, more like drama.
Me?
The typical drama.
Also, kind of repeating something that we already went through like 2 hours ago, like 2 hours in-game time-wise.
Now, did I actually say? Did I actually say that?
No, but he was clearly implying it. And everybody knows that.
Of course, I feel the same way.
I've been over this like 50 different
However,
times.
The miasma has gone past all other hope of remedy.
Now, despite what Jade is saying right now, he really doesn't want Luke to go kill himself. He just knows it's the only choice they have. If it's not Ash, it has to be Luke.
You all know he's still struggling to
And then we
find
go
his
out there
own
and
work.
Ash is already there. It's like, I'm doing it first, jerk off.
Don't make him choose so casually.
Well, at this point, Ash would already be there.
Why did we come here?
Absolutely right.
Like, we literally just left the Tower of Rem to go back to the Tower
So
of
what's
Rem.
stopping?
which is where
So
we
what's
were supposed
stopping
to
Ash
be.
from going back and doing it anyway?
He's already going back.
Suck to all you.
I understand what they're trying to do with this
It
scene.
but it kind of falls flat when you realize Ash could already be there by the time you go.
It also kind of falls flat on the fact that we've already been through this once before.
It's kind of repeating itself, isn't it?
It is, and it's not bad. I don't hate it for doing it. It's just we literally just went over this like an hour ago.
Oh, I remember this part.
Stop
There's actually something I wanted to talk about. And I'll talk about when we get the guy.
Both of you very dear.
Okay.
It's
So-
not that.
I mean, this time you do have to talk to everybody in order for everything to
You are not
go on to move forward. Unlike the last time where it's completely optional to
No,
talk
you're
to
that
everybody.
other childhood friend I kind of remember, sort of.
The kingdom of Kimlaska.
I distinctly remember more of,
Members of House
just
Fabra.
not quite.
It's not a matter of
I remember you
who
being a
is
jerk
real
ass.
or fake.
Stole my lunch
I'm
money.
happy to hear you say that.
To be fair, both Luke and Ash were kind of dicks even when they were kids.
I'm a dick first. No, I'm a bit. No, I'll show that replica. I'll be an even bigger dick.
Understood?
How many dicks do we got in this family anyway?
I refuse to
5.
accept it.
That line.
God,
That line that guy says.
you've only been
If you
alive
talk
for
to
7
Jade
years.
after he
You're a
does his
child
skit,
talking like he knows
Jade says that
everything.
exact line with Guy's voice acting.
You should be thinking about fighting with every last drop of blood in you to
Apparently
stay
so.
alive.
I've never actually seen it happen.
No, literally, in my.
The miasma.
I'm pretty sure it's in both versions, but if you talk to Jade after he does his skit, he says that exact same line that Guy says,
Damn the miasma.
complete with the voice acting.
Guy.
Like I said, I completely believe you. I always
No, it's
talk
not
to the
that
guy
simple.
before I talk to
The fact that you realize
Jade,
that
so
shows
I
just
wouldn't-
how much you've grown.
so I've never actually seen that happen.
No, it's like after,
I have no reason
after,
to doubt
after
you.
you talk to,
I
after
want
you
you
talk
to
to
stay
Jade and you talk to
alive.
Jade again,
No
he'll
matter
say
what
Guy's
anyone
line
else
with
says.
Guy's voice acting.
Guy.
I don't understand why they would do that, and
That's a very glaring flaw. kind of broke the immersion for me, honestly.
Well, to be fair, I don't think they expected you to talk to the same people more than once. Which is probably why I've never seen that before.
Where are you going?
I'm going to look for Annis, and I think I'm going the wrong way.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Wait. No, you're right.
No, Annis is in her room.
Yeah, that's why I was getting ready to say, what are you doing going the long way?
For some reason, when you go to the teleporter, it teleports you directly outside of Annis's room now.
People throw away your lives so easily.
This isn't
Yeah, poor Annis, wow.
It is too. We're all here telling you not to, but you
She
still.
kind of is going through a lot right now.
If you
She just
die,
starts talking at him.
the miasma may go away.
Well, he's kind of just
The
sitting
people
there.
who know you will
She
suffer
just tossed
the
it like a
same.
spear.
Annis.
You could at least say my name, right?
Stand seeing anyone else die like Ion. I can't.
He is saying
No,
her
he
name
said,
right.
the way he said it sounded like honest.
It's just too much.
That's what it sounded like. It's like you could at least say my name right, you jerk. Congrats.
I will say I think this game is probably the most emotional of all the Tales games that I've played. Vesperia gets emotional too, but not nearly as much like this.
Anymore, they would have gone Shadow the Hedgehog on us.
Now, I'm not saying that it's going dark emo. I'm just saying
anymore, it would have went
I would
Shadow the
understand
Hedgehog on
if
us.
you chose to hate me.
Yeah.
Even if you died, we would still have an original with stable powers.
That
The
kind of
miasma
sucks.
would be gone, and fewer replicas would place less strain
And we get a
on
very
resources.
rare moment where Jade is
No,
actually...
it's like this. We'll still have an original stable one, but he kind of sucks.
I would ask you to die, yes, if I were an emperor with a country to consider. But as your friend, I feel compelled to stop.
We get a rare moment where Jade actually
I never knew
really
that you
feels
thought of me
bad
as a
about what's
friend.
happening.
Really? I suppose that's understandable. I am a terribly cold person.
No, you have every... And I kind of understand where Jade is coming from.
Sorry.
He's a colonel of a military. He's
Pac-Man!
not really going to be... He's not really going to be the most cheerful person.
And after that,
He's been in...
after that,
He's seen some
after
shit.
after that entire skit, if you talk to Jade again, he'll say Guy's line with Guy's voice acting.
God damn, I don't understand why that happens.
That's if you think about it, that's a really, really, really glaring flaw. Like, how did they miss that?
Again, I am expecting the fact that they didn't expect
Yeah, but
someone to...
everybody has their own set of dialogue if you talk to them twice, except for Jade for some reason.
Eh.
And his goes with the voice acting, which is even weirder. Like, seriously, holy crap, how did you miss that?
Have you made up your mind?
I can understand why that bothers you so much. Someone like you that actually notices little details like that, probably driving you.
Yes.
You probably haven't been able to stop thinking about that for over a week, have you?
I've been just waiting for it to say
I
it.
didn't know what I was talking about.
I didn't know what I was talking about, which is why I'm going to do the thing I was talking about.
So scared. My body is shaking.
No, he's just realized. He's basically just saying, now I understand what you mean
course
by
you don't.
just not wanting to do it so casually, because now I actually know
And Ash isn't someone who chooses
how
to
it
die.
feels to be scared about this kind of thing.
Don't you think that means that there really aren't any other options?
You really are an idiot.
And Luke, you're talking to the absolute worst person to talk to about this
You're
thing.
talking to someone who's going to
All trying
overreact.
to stop you, weren't they?
You're talking to someone who's going to tell you to do it and then
And
I chose
and
not
then-
tell you to do it.
He's
at
going
the
to
same time.
talk to someone who's going to tell you to do it, and then wait till the last second to not tell you to not do it.
allowed me to make that choice.
No, it's more like this. It's like you're talking to Tyr, who's going to tell you to do it, but then like you can do it, but I'm going to hate you for it, and if you don't do it, I'm going to hate you for it.
If you make this choice and the miasma disappears, I'll hate you. Everyone
My
else
point
may
exactly.
call you a hero, but I'll
Just
never
insert
forgive you.
insert J. Jonah Jameson laugh.
Okay.
Idiot.
Come on.
That line is delivered terribly. By the way, in the 3DS version, all the faces are blurry during this scene. Like, extremely blurry.
Come on, Kira.
I don't think the game was made with the 3DS XL in mind.
Probably not. I mean, it kind of looks that way on an HD TV too. Don't get me wrong.
No, I mean, like, literally, the faces on the models are blurry.
Oh, you can't even tell that they have eyes or anything
Well,
like
you
that?
can tell they have eyes, but they're really blurry. Like, JPEG-ish.
I see. Okay.
And it's kind of jarring because it's like this game was built before the 3DS XL was a thing.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Ash, what the hell are you doing?
Alright, fine, they saw me. Damn it.
Did you follow me all the way from the tower?
What do you think?
Are you really set on dying?
Where else were we gonna go?
Are you
That's not important.
It's like,
Looked around
are
every
you set on
several and
dying?
still
Maybe.
haven't found the jewel of
Bitch, I
Lorelei.
might be.
We can't free Lorelei
God
like
damn
this.
it.
You look for the jewel.
Damn it, Yugi.
You idiot! How dare you say it's not important whether you die or not?
I don't remember the exact quote
Even
from
if
that.
we
I just
do
remember
find the
hearing him
jewel,
say,
we can't
"Bitch,
free
I might
Lorelei
be."
if you're not around.
Rip.
I'm the idiot? What use is a replica if you can't take my place in a time like this?
Actually, Ash, you kind of are an idiot.
Just throw a rock at him.
You stay out of this.
I'll buzz off my hair. I'll make me eat those words.
Do it, Luke. Take my place.
I'll show me.
I'll fight me.
We can't afford for you to
Bring it on me.
No,
I'll make me
I
eat
don't
those
want
words.
You to die.
I'll kick my own ass.
I'll kick your ass. I'll kick his ass. I'll kick my own ass.
Ash. You know there is no other way, so shut up.
Sounds like something that sounds like something Lloyd would do.
I'll disappear in your place.
This is literally a visual interpretation of Ash trying to kick his
Don't
own
be
ass.
stupid. Disappear in my place.
Well, it's already happened once before.
I'm just saying, it's a visual representation of Ash trying to kick his own ass and failing at the same time.
Stop! We're trying to destroy the miasma here, not Doth.
He started
Um,
it. No, Ash is like, he started it.
You ate my whole existence. That's
Yeah.
why we're going to do this.
Ash, is there really no other way?
I can get where Ash is coming from, but his
Begging you, please.
his tsundere is so irritating right now.
He must be sweating buckets. I mean,
I'm
no,
starting-
He must be sweating buckets in that thing.
I can't.
Oh yeah, I mean it's all black.
Seriously, you have like literally a truckload of water following him every 5 seconds.
Ow.
Maybe he's like Jade, where he has like a where
Wait,
he has like an air conditioner inside of it or something.
Stupid idea, right?
Foot on air conditioning.
Guy,
Why not?
I'm sorry.
Like, screw you.
Luke. I've made up my mind. I'm scared, but I've made up my mind.
Here's the thing, though. Everyone was telling him to do this before,
So you're going to
and
just
now that he's
disappear
accepting to
like
do it,
Lyle?
now they're trying to tell him not to do it.
They're like,
Everyone flip-flops
If
in
you've
this game.
truly made up your mind,
they offer
then I
flip
won't stop
flops. I offer tax breaks.
But we should report to the summit before leaving for the Tower of Ren.
God damn it.
Everyone-
I'm just saying.
And I'm just saying,
Sorry.
you guys received the best friend title.
It's just-
Best friends who slap each other silly. Happy slaps for everybody.
God damn it. You watch too much SGD.
Yeah.
I'll give up my life to neutralize.
Not that
the
there's anything
miasma.
wrong with that.
and then the leaders are like, holy crap, I didn't think he'd actually say yes. What do we do?
No.
Oh shit.
Oh crap,
Is
we didn't
there
think this
any
through.
chance
We didn't
for
think this through.
survival?
Just go with it, go with it.
No.
No, they're thinking about it now.
No, no, it's like this. Like,
So that
the last
leaves
one was
us
like,
to
oh crap, I didn't think he'd actually say yes. What do we do now?
die.
Do we just go with it?
Grandfather.
Yeah.
At this rate, all of us will die. There was talk of placing our hopes on
Dude,
the
what if
weapon
this whole time
command of the new
Teodoro's the
order
main
of
villain and he's just
Lorelei?
doing this just to mess with
Then he
everybody?
leaves in Dr. Wily's
I
pod.
can't imagine they would welcome all citizens of
Like the whole time, Van's actually right and Teodoro's the one trying to destroy the world.
They just books in Dr. Wily's pod.
Understand easily, being human.
We are charged with the protection of our subjects.
It sucks to be you.
Tell the truth. I'm against this. Even now.
Hey, Ingobert's
There
actually
appears to
not a
be no
dick.
alternative. Will you do this
Wait,
for
I keep
us?
saying that. It's Duke Faber that's
He's
a dick.
still a dick.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't even know what the hell's going on.
Oh, it's foggy
The
out.
Tower of
Must be a
Ram
storm.
was built at the center of a mining town on the QB Peninsula. If Luke
Duke, it's
succeeds,
just Duke. It's
he will
purple.
have
That's
fulfilled the
miasma.
score.
Oh. I thought
Now we got
I thought
the
it was
Irish.
foggy.
The young scion of Coraline
Oh, now we got.
bring his people
Okay, now we got
to
this.
Midas.
Now we got the scary part of it. Is that
There. The youth will
despite
turn
everything
power
we
to
did, we're
calamity
still
and
going
be
with
as
the
a
way the
weapon
score
of
did.
Muasta, destroying
Anna's
the
like she's getting ready to
souls
read
of
someone's
the
mind.
It's just like Van said.
I took lessons. I took lessons from Xavier.
Stop
They're
it.
finally coming to fruition.
If you eliminate the miasma, this summit will have resolved the last of its issues.
And then we can finally go home.
Aside from the miasma, we've agreed.
Oh,
to
however,
to military
however, this
action
raises
against
my
Eldar
question: is
and
if
to
this
halt
is
the
what
planet
the
storm.
score meant about Luke destroying the world
Yes,
and
with
himself,
this, the
then
summit
that
is
means
officially
that
over.
he wasn't supposed to be over at Xeriuth
But
in the
there's
first
no
place.
need
That
to
means
rush.
Xeriuth had
You
nothing
still
to do
have
with the
things
score
left
in the
to do.
first
Which
place.
means that entire plot point meant nothing.
Or, should you decide
No,
to
that
run,
means that entire
know
thing
that
was
you
set
would
up by
not
Van
succeed.
intentionally.
So Van was lying. So Van was lying from the start.
Yes, he
What?
was, and now it comes full circle because Van was making it seem like Xeriuth was what was supposed to be destroyed in the scores reading, but it's not. But it's not.
From the grave. Lol.
I mean, it's pretty ingenious if you
It's
think
like-
about it.
It's like, you may have killed me, but I have the last laugh, doofus.
Well, kind of. Now you're starting to see why I like Van as a villain so much. He's just so calculating and shit.
Then you just hear the Halo announcer, kill from the grave.
God damn it. I hear Van in the background. This is why Lloyd didn't win the Smash ballot.
This is why you didn't win the Smash ballot either.
I wasn't even in the running, Master.
No, he's talking to Luke.
Oh, that's what I'm like. And this is why you weren't in the ballot either. Like, this is why you didn't win either. Master, I wasn't even.
See,
nominated.
that's what we need to talk about. See, you're already pathetic.
They don't even know I exist. They don't know you exist either.
Exactly. We need to work on it. More.
Anyways,
No, it's
now
like,
I gotta go
it's like-
all the way back to
it's
the
like-
Tower
it's
of
like
Rem.
this. Sir, Master, they don't know about me either. Exactly. More crossovers.
Do it. Are we in Project Cross Zone 2?
Oh, that belongs to Yuri. The dick.
Again? Ugh.
Jackass.
Anyway, we're gonna have to go back to the Tower of Rem in the next part. See you guys
What
then.
the fuck is Ozagi?